Map 5. Winner goes to the finals. Loser goes home a buster. I get it.
Well, what you get is a chance for Runaway. And LW
Dude,
Blue
there was one chick there that was like, literally just lost her voice. Wait.
The Runaway. And LW Blue to go to the Apex Season 2 Grand Finals right here, right now. It's been an epic match, and it all comes down to one last battle here on Eichenwalde.
That was sick. I hope one day someone screams like that for
I
me.
have no idea who's going to win this one. This could go either way easily.
Haksal on the Roadhog. Okay.
Yeah, bumper on the Diva.
And Stitch sprinting over.
Triple Tank 76, the old envious composition.
Seen a lot of triple tank tonight, actually.
The Harry Hook Stitch, the Taimu Haxel, we got Coco Kaiser, and Mickey Bumper.
A lot more triple tank than we did on the last patch, though, too.
Yeah, true.
It's intriguing that we've seen so much of that, but I think the value of Diva.
Yep.
Is that Mike Morheim? I think it is, right?
It was underrated by a lot of people. Those changes were actually pretty important because the ability to just stop Zarya cold, where she can't
She had
run
Oreos.
into the defensive matrix and plant that graviton. Because a lot of the meta here in Korea on patch 1.7 was centered around nano boosting Zarya to get Zarya graviton surge, and now you simply don't have as many opportunities.
Widowmaker, dude. Why are you going Widowmaker? So they're going to go with the comp they ran before on offense on 66. I didn't find it that good. I do like that Runaway's coming out with the... Oh, God. If that kill came out, huge hit from... Or huge shot from Flower, but he's going to switch off immediately. I guess he was going for the immediate pick, which is smart, I guess. So now they're running a normal comp. Zenyatta, though. Stitch has to outplay Sabioli pretty hard here. Discord Orb is actually doing so much work already. But Sabioli's gonna have a hard time playing against his Diva. I like this positioning though from Luxury Watch, but again their composition doesn't really have any team fight. Huge right click from Haxel, Jesus. One shot flower out of the sky, and this fight should be decently in Runaway's favor now. Sabioli's pulse bomb gets negated by the take a breather, as Luna does kill Stitch, which is pretty big. So if anyone else dies on Luxury Watch right now, it'll be really bad. I think that they just need to slow it down and wait for their players to come back, because I don't think Haxel's in the fight right now, or Flower's in the fight right now, rather. So Kaiser gets the kill on Gambler. They're just trading like really inefficiently, I think, right now. But Haxel gets... Is Haxel gonna live here? Can he kill this Winston? Nope.
Reinforcements were there the entire time.
They're just faster for the offense.
Yeah, Sabioli having a ball there, basically untouched throughout that entire engagement.
I'm surprised they took the engagement in that small house. I'm not sure if they needed to. Is this Diva gonna go for the play? Are they gonna try to reset this? Interesting. The Diva doesn't have suit on the enemy team, and Kaiser's a huge shatter! Alright, that was good. I mean, they're starting off strong here. They forced out the Dragon Blade here, which is decent. They forced out Nano Boost. Diva Bomb comes out. Doesn't get anything with stalls at the point. They're doing a good job. I mean, 2 minutes could have been... I mean, it's only 2 minutes left on the clock now. It could have been 3.5, arguably. The point's going to cap, I think. Bumper's still standing there somewhere. They're doing a decent job of delaying. I mean... LW Blue's going to have a massive ult bank coming into this next fight, though, because they had the player count advantage. But again, their ults aren't that good. Like, their ults don't really do well together. And Haxel switches to the Zarya, which I like, because it's just good. I mean, 4 minutes is up. Flower getting dealt with right there pretty handedly by the Ananade, and Stitch comes in for the cleanup. That's a big kill. Stitch can just go sit on the cart now if he wants. But they need to get Haxel this ult. What is this play, actually? Is he going to get this kill? He should get this kill. He forced out the Primal Rage? Why did he pop it? Okay, Janus is throwing. They're forcing out a lot of ults here, but the card hasn't even left the door yet. Luxury Watch getting... They're making really weird decisions here.
I think that was a misread there.
I think they were
Stitch playing out of his mind actually right now. I don't know why Janus and Gambler ulted there. That was really game losing, because there was a huge like... Alright, well we can like rewind, I guess. I don't really want to rewind though, but it was like 4 ults to like 0, and or 4 ults to like 1 or 2. And they wasted them on that. Like, he literally popped Monkey ult just to get through a doorway, and, like, his spawn's right there. Like, worst case, you die and you come back in 10 seconds. Like, what's the problem? Haxel's already up to 75% Graviton, and that's pretty good. Like, as long as Luxury Watch, or as long as Runaway, rather, keeps dying on this cart, which Stitch is doing a really good job of stalling it, then they're going to be in a good position, because Transcendence isn't really that good. Like, Flower switches to the McCree now. Janus pops Primal Rage again. Like, it's crazy that he has it again, but realistically, is it that good? Huge pin from Kaiser. And they trade. Kaiser hits a Shatter. Did it hit anything? No, but they forced Trans, so I think that it's fine. Nano Boost comes out to keep him alive. I'm assuming he's going to get another ult soon. Yeah, he's already at 40% again. Huge Fire Strike hits like 3 people. I mean, he doesn't get any kills out of it, but here comes Haxel with the crazy... Like, he got Graviton so fast, actually, this game. And massive heals out from Cox here, keeping Haxel alive. They sound barrier 2 to keep him up. I'm surprised that they overcommitted that hard, but I think that sound barrier was way overkill. But again, I think the nerves are in right now. I think both teams are in like serious take deep breaths, you know, like they're kind of all in mentally. Like, you see neither team has any ults. Like, that's how you know that this game is going a little out of control for both teams. Nobody cares. We're all just hitting Q. They're like, we have to win this fight, we have to win this fight. But again, Luxury Watch is going to have sound barrier, but they don't have the best ults for fighting, like for team wipes. So I'm surprised that they haven't swapped out to, like, I mean, Janus has to hit a Shatter, I guess. But he was on Monkey most of the time. Now they're going for high ground control, but they don't win the high ground control, then that's a problem. Good boop there, actually, from Bumper. He just knocked Janus off the bridge. Now there's like 3 people up here with... Ooh, juked. Haxel kills Luna, Runner kills Janus. The support just went nuts. I don't know what just happened. That boop was crazy, actually, from Bumper. It set that whole fight up. They all thought that there was still stuff. Like, that was a really good call from Runaway to take that fight underneath the bridge when there were still 2 people up top, because it, like, they split them up really well there. They knocked people off top, and then they just killed everyone that was underneath. And now they're still going to keep high ground control, and now they're getting their ults up again. Like, Haxel's going to get another Graviton, I think, before the round's over, or at least before the cart caps, rather.
Absolutely is. Flower once again making a switch to the Soldier 76.
But huge nuke there, like 4 people. Art isn't moving right now, so even... And they ate the nuke. Bumper making space here with this bomb. Gets a kill on Sabiolbi. Stitch kills Luna. This is really well played from them, actually. They nano boosted Flower, but Flower wasn't anywhere in... Like, Luna's ults are so bad. I'm sorry. They just popped nano boost onto Flower in a fight that was clearly lost. And they popped sound barrier too. Like, they had eaten a nuke and were getting dumpstered, and they popped like 3 ults. Luxury Watch is not playing cleanly at all. But now Haxel needs... Alright, so Flower switches to Genji, so he's on his carry hero now. He knows that, like, he needs to come up huge here. Looks like he's gonna come up huge. Almost wins the 1v1 with Stitch. Forces the attack visor out, which is pretty decent. Big Graviton from Haxel. They trade. This is the sleep dart. Miko down. It's just Flower now? Is he alone? What is happening? And it doesn't look like they'll be able to long stall by Flower before he finally goes down. Flower dies. Sabiolbi gets back to the cart. Gets the kill onto Cox. They're clutching right now. That's pretty clutch. Sabiolbi's still alive. Sabiolbi's still alive. Janus misses the Shatter. Good play from Kaiser. Gets the pin off. Should kill Janus now. They're staggering, but Flower has the... What's it called? Genji ult. Dragon Blade's gonna come out. It's gonna come down to Flower right here as to like how this game ends, or at least how this point ends. Comes out, kills Genji, or kills Diva Suit, kills Zarya, forces out Nano Boost, takes the 1v1. Good Ana nuke actually from Cox there to stop the heals on the Diva. Flower going ham, dude. Flower does not want to go home yet. Gets the kill onto Cox. Kills Stitch. Gets the kill onto Kaiser here. Clutch. Clutch plays from Sabiolbi and from Flower, actually. Again, they're making up for it, you know? Like, that was nuts. That was actually nuts. But now they're going in for this play. This is super game losing from Runaway. For Haxel to go for that. They should have just held the door. Like, there's no way that they're going to win this fight. But now they're just going to get snowballed. That was a really bad idea from Runaway, actually. You shouldn't do that. Like, you just accept the fact that you lost and take the positional advantage. Because if they get snowballed here, which is like pretty likely now, because they're going to give them the door for free. So now it's Graviton versus Nano Blade again. He almost has another Blade, which is actually sick. Azure can just dash in and Blade. Axel's looking for a Graviton here, but if it gets eaten, that's going to be some sad shit. Hills, Flower. I mean, they have a minute now. Good sleep. They got 50 seconds. They have like roughly one, maybe 1.5 more pushes. That kill on Cox is pretty big though from Sabiolbi. He's going to die, but he gives his team a lot of room now. There's no reason for them to even peek. They should just wait. Like, having no Ana is pretty game. That was really bad from Cox actually to die there. I don't even know why he would be anywhere near a hook to die there, but whatever.
This is crazy. It's 4 ults to 4. Yeah. Really hard to say who's going to come out with this. Here we go.
This is the ult fiesta. Haxel needs to hit a good Graviton, and Janus needs to hit a good Shatter. He's so afraid to grab because this D.Va is just on top of him. Eats it, dude. Haxel. Haxel, you knew that that was coming. Okay, interesting. Interesting that that happens. He like knows that the D.Va's on top of him, but he goes for it anyway.
Out of the way, though. They don't want to lose him. Oh, man. They lose him, though.
And that's what we expect more from Meko here. When we say he's more of a D.Va player, that was a hero save on that ultimate.
The payload's nearly there. Bigger Shatter onto Runaway. Another self-destruct. No kills from it. They had to back away the payload. Nearly there. LW Blue, whether they finish this or not.
They're getting good cleanup here. Their ult usage now is pretty good. Stitch is doing his best to try to stall this out, but I mean, he got a 2K. They should be able to hold this, I think. Well played. They almost lost that, but could have been worse.
A game-saving push in the final waning seconds.
Flower went off there.
For LW Blue.
I mean, Runaway, they've got to psych themselves up.
I can't believe Haxel missed that Graviton. I can't believe he went for it. The D.Va was literally sitting on him the entire time. He like forced it so hard, he should have backed up.
Barely. Couldn't finish off Flower. Couldn't stop it, no T. And now they're looking at a pretty high mountain to climb to tie this one up.
Meko has had a couple clutch defensive matrix, just eating those D.Va, or the Zarya ultimates rather tonight. Well, coming from behind sometimes, and that one gives them just a few more meters.
Insane. Well, that old suit armor is getting quite a show here tonight, isn't it?
I mean, I wasn't really desperate though. Like, they tried to win right there, but he could have just waited. I mean, he would have respawned, right? Even if he did die.
The battering ram to the suit of armor. Aren't you like battering down that door so you can get like a truck in there and sort of get things out, right?
Maybe. You know, if it were me, I'd just get in it and start piloting it myself. It'd be awesome. Yeah. Why does Reinhardt have to be the only one who gets to pilot the Crusader suit or whatever?
Yeah, why can't you just walk in through those little doorways, get in the suit, and then just hammer your way out the main door?
If I was mini D.Va, I would be tossing my suit off the drawbridge so fast and just like jumping into that. Oh well.
LW Blue not going for any funny business. We're not going to see Symmetra.
No funny business. I would have went all funny business, honestly, but whatever. Triple tank McCree instead of triple tank 76. Stitches on. I mean, they're giving Runaway all their. Runaway's on all their best heroes, I guess, except Kaiser's on Winston instead of. What's it called? Instead of Reinhardt, but they're favoring this dive. I mean, both of these teams are favoring this composition of the dive with the Winston D.Va. They have to kill Sabiolbi, and the game is pretty much won, I think. Once the Roadhog's dead, it's GG. They're not running the Zen, though. They're running Ana, which is interesting. Good sleep dart, good hook. They're just going to skirmish here.
That's going to cause Runaway to just hop in.
Sleep.
Sleep dart onto Kaiser now.
Winston's going to get out. Doesn't even get hooked. Big hook from Sabiolbi. Sabiolbi's hog is so good, actually.
They have a great composition with Roadhog and McCree to deal with the
Almost got half a tick there with the D.Va.
Runaway on the control meter, but that's going to...
Lots of space being made by Bumper, but he's going to lose his suit.
Yeah, they're not even going to bother with Bumper here.
Bumper going to jump off the map, I guess.
Has to either get himself killed. He's going to throw himself off the map right now.
Yep, probably. Push comes to shove.
Stitch gets him behind, which is pretty big. He almost has pulse bomb. If he can hit it on anybody, it's game-winning, arguably, since there's no Zaryas on either team. This is why Tracer's pretty good in general, too. Because you can kind of just freely pulse bomb anybody, and there's no actual counterplay other than, I guess, like a diva eating it, but... Luxury Watch, that's a all order. Bumper switches to the Zarya, actually, which I like, because I always like Zarya, right? I'm biased. Luna popped his ult. Cox popped his ult too, so this is pretty bad for Runaway right now. If Stitch can get this kill, that's space created. That's super value play from the Tracer. There's nothing really that can kill him now unless Sabiolbe hits a God Hook, but all Stitch has to do is hit a pulse bomb on anybody? What? Why do you go for that? He's making so much space right now, his whole team's gonna get him for free. They're all chasing him around. The hook is actually down now. Axel comes in. That was really good play from Stitch. I mean, I'm surprised that surprised that Luxury Watch committed so many resources to trying to kill him, but he opened up the point for his entire team. Like, there was no contention. Haxel literally just walked in. I mean, he wanted to get the kill on the Lucio, but this is gonna be a really late death actually from Luna. Pretty big deal.
No more healing. Luna goes down.
They would have liked to take that a little bit quicker. Still frustration. I think it's on the face of Kaiser. I think it was really hard for them to take it faster without ultimates on the Genji and on the Tracer.
Bumper gonna get Graviton. Stitch doing Stitch things. Now Sabiolbe gets off the Hog, which is peculiar. But I think Tracer's just really good on this point because you can delay the cart by yourself, arguably, even when your team's dead. Stitch going for this kill on Luna. Gets pretty close to death, actually. They're not going to win this fight. Good sleep dart from Luna.
They complete that push anyways. They're going to have to regroup. Good start on the point B hold by LW Blue.
How close is Haxel to his ult? 90% for Haxel, 95. Dragon Blade, I mean, they can just pop everything, arguably, Runaway right now. They have to get a good Nano Blade off. Janice doesn't have Shatter. Kaiser doesn't have Shatter either. High Noon's not really that good, but Flower's probably going to pop it here anyway to zone. Sabiolbe going for this kill, but Kaiser kills Janice somehow. I'm assuming he pins him in the back. But now there's an Ana nuke. Sabiolbe misses the pulse bomb. This fight's falling apart really fast for Luxury Watch. I think in the back there was a Nano Blade that we just missed, which I'm assuming is what just happened. I mean, I know that that's what just happened, but we didn't see it, so hard to comment on it. I think Stitch getting in position here for the Graviton. He knows the Graviton's going to come as long as it doesn't get eaten by the Diva. Bumper, please no feed. I like his positioning, though. They have no ideas here. Even if he just pulse bombs the Reinhardt right now, it could be worth. Oh my god, he almost got dead-eyed. Bad Deadeye. Luna's chasing him now. It's pretty bad. Good sleep dart. Holy sleep dart, actually. Forces out the nano boost, that sleep dart. Stitch is playing this so well, actually. I mean, he's going to lose. Good pulse. Doesn't even get the kill. They sound barriered the pulse bomb off. They're all so low. Oh my god. This is such a scrappy fight. This is crazy. That was so well executed from Stitch, too. He was so patient. Like, he didn't want to pop the pulse bomb into the Graviton because the Diva was staying there with the defense matrix, but he like maneuvered really well and he forced out both support ults actually. Like Cox's sleep dart actually forced out Luna's nano boost to keep McCree alive, and then Miko almost countered the pulse bomb, but then Gambler had to pop sound barrier to keep Flower alive. Like they just dedicated like 3 ults to keep Flower alive, but he still died anyway. But now Luxury Watch is like popping all their ults here. I don't know what they're doing. They're tilting.
So worrisome if you are LW Blue.
Feeding.
Throwing in those ults at the end when you didn't have really any chance to defend. That is
so Runaway is going to have Nano Blade soon. They're going to have Earth Shatter soon.
They know they're coming into this with a big ult advantage now. LW Blue may have just given them the game. That is
Luxury Watch is in such a shit position right now, actually. They have nothing.
It's hard to defend now. Flower over on the May, which we see him switch to quite a bit in these situations.
Kaiser with the Shatter.
King of Earth Shatters in this tournament needs to come up big here if he wants to.
Nano Blade's coming in.
Looks like they're gonna have to wait though as Bumper goes down and this push probably going to get oh,
Janice just got so baited actually. That was so well played from Haxel. He like forces Janice to turn around and then Kaiser gets like the freest Earth Shatter his entire life. That was like the epitome of Luna right there, I think. Because realistically, I don't think Janus is supposed to turn around there, but he turns just to... He turns for Haxel because he's getting shit on by the Genji and he's not getting healed. And then that was such a free shatter, actually. Like, I mean, it was a good play from Kaiser, but like, Haxel gave it to him on a silver platter. And now Luna comes again with one of his classic ults. That's GG.
Do they have enough right now?
Clutch.
I don't know, the payload moving. Oh, they can't quite get it there again. It's so close, just 0.8 meters away. Haxel still getting the kills. The May goes down before the ice block. They'll do it. Runaway goes to the finals.
Kaiser looks like he's like dead inside. He's like, hello darkness, my old friend.
In the grand finals, taking down LW Blue, and Kaiser undoubtedly the MVP.